Hey guys, this is Eric Weingarten with Weingarten Racing, going for my morning walk, so I look like crap. Yeah, I'm going for a walk because I'm fat, but I need to change one rule on that cam challenge. And someone brought it up, and it's probably going to affect some of you that's already getting stuff ground. I'm trying to do it as early as possible, but in all fairness, truly no one's actually entered yet, because you're not officially entered until you have a camshaft here and have paid the $100. Now, that brings up another point. There are 10 spots that are available that, because like I said, I'm only paying for 2 days worth of dyno. There could be others. If other people step up, companies, whatnot, want to pay for more dyno days, I will test more camshafts. But 10 is where it's at. The change, I'm just going to run 110 straight octane gas, because one person that has paid but hasn't got a cam here yet is Likens Motorsports, and he brought up a good point, and I didn't think about it. Some of you guys are going to really push that static compression up, so like it's 11.45, but some of you, with the way you're doing your cams, I probably said static or dynamic wrong, whatever, I'm walking, but you're probably going to be pushing the limits, at least I would, to get that torque number up. So anyway, it's going to be really stressful on the fuel. And remember, I'm timing for the best power, and it's straight across. So I'm not so much worried about the peaks, but when you're rolling at 4, yeah, I probably ought to do something there. So I'm gonna run straight 110. I don't think it's gonna mess you up any more than a pump gas deal, because I've tested fuels. I've tested like E85 versus pump gas mix that we use. The power difference is negligible, which you'll see on Monday's video. But anyway, yeah, I'm making that change. So yeah, sorry about that. Seems like a smarter move. And oh, people asked this one too. Will I be disqualified if I have more than 660 lift? Yes. How is it measured? Here's how it's measured. The winner, and only the winner. I'm taking that camshaft, unless there's a tie, by the way. I'm taking that camshaft, put it on the cam doctor. The cam doctor will tell me what the lobe lift is. I'm gonna multiply that by 1.7. You might go, why don't you measure it at the valve? Because it wouldn't be fair. Because, I mean, these are just GM rockers with a trunnion upgrade. One could have a 1.72 ratio, one could have a 1.69 ratio. So I'm not gonna do it at the valve. I'm gonna do it at the lobe. I'm gonna take your lobe and I'm gonna multiply it by 1.7. If you're over 660, in other words, if your lobe's more than 0.3882, you're illegal. So that's it. And yeah, I don't care if it's 0.661, you're done. I told you what the rule was. So anyway, also don't forget the valve float rule. So if I make your very first pull, I'm trying to get it up to temperature and it's valve floating, that's the last pull you're making on the cam, and you're just done. You're DQ'd. So don't float the valves. That's the best way I could tell you. Man, probably what I'll have them do is we'll start the pull at 39 and go to 71. And the reason for that is make sure I grab that 4 to 7,000 mark. So anyway, if you float the valve after at 71, I'll probably let you go, but they don't really work that way. Usually you start floating them before. So I think that's going to be a challenge for most of you anyway. You don't realize it, but probably will be. Anyway, there's your scoop. Sorry about that. Switching to 110. Pass it on.